Hi everybody, I'm Jason. We're at the polling place near 63rd Avenue and Bell in Glendale. It's one of two polling places in Glendale, and I want to show you guys the look of the line. So this right there, that's where you go in to vote. The line wraps all the way down the sides of the church, goes all the way down the side of the church, around through the parking lot, then it goes back around, all the way down the other side. It goes around the church. It comes back out this side, and that is the very end of the line. It's just insane how long the people are waiting to get in this line to vote. People are looking at about 3 hours at this point. If they're just getting in line now, 3 hours. And of course, you have to be in line by 7 o'clock or you don't get the opportunity to vote because they cut it off. If you're in line by 7, they'll let you wait and do it. If you're not in line by 7, that's just kind of tough luck at this point. We've had some reports that some people have had trouble waiting in these lines for that long. There was one woman who passed out, according to the owners of this property, which, like I said, this is a church. They had one woman who passed out. People had to run in with water. The fire department has been here twice for a couple different issues, so that's tough for people as well. We've also had, I'm in the way, we've also had some people who said that they can't wait that long to vote. So that's kind of the issue that people are having right now. See if we can talk to some of these people. Hey guys, we're on Facebook Live. How long have you been waiting?
About an hour and a half, I think.
Hour and a half? And you're what, in the middle of the line right now, would you say?
Middle of the line, I think, yeah. So I'm listening to my wife try to convince me off of trumping on the cruise here. So.
Okay. Do you mind waiting in line so long? What do you think?
Not a bit, not a bit.
Not a bit? All right. Great. Thanks.
All right.
Good luck. So that's kind of a sampling of people who are waiting along for their opportunity to vote. And that's kind of what we've heard. Some people saying that, you know, they don't mind waiting in line for that length of time, the 2.5, 3 hours that they've had to wait in line. And then other people, one woman just walked by and said that independents can't vote, which that is a problem too. Independents cannot vote. And some of them have been waiting in this line only to get to the front and realize that they're not allowed to vote. So that's been a concern for people as well. Here we've got a woman right here. If I can show you, this has been happening as well. People just walking around with water, helping people out. These aren't volunteers for the election, the county election, with the county election commission. These are just people who feel bad for folks waiting in line, and they've been bringing water to help people, to make sure everyone's staying hydrated. Like I said earlier today, we had a woman who passed out because she'd just been in line too long. Mayor Jerry Wires, the Glendale mayor, was here a little while ago. He was here for hours today, also passing out water because he just felt like it was his duty to try and help people as they're waiting in line to vote as well. Let's get some more people over here. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
We're on Facebook Live. How you doing?
Great.
How long have you been waiting in line?
About an hour and 45 minutes.
Oh man, and you're still a good 45 minutes away, wouldn't you say?
It's worth it.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good deal. How about you? You mind waiting in line?
I just got here. I just walk in and drop it off. This is my daughter, so I just brought her some water.
Oh, okay. That's
and water and snacks.
Well, actually, you don't have to wait in line if you don't want to. Okay, you know.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
good.
I'm gonna go drop it off.
I was gonna say, if you want to just go, don't feel like you've got to wait in line. I just saw some independents who would wait in line only to find out that they couldn't.
Oh, they couldn't
they
even
were
vote.
with me.
Oh, okay. So they had no clue until just.
Yeah, because one of the workers came out over here and said something. So she could have told us at the end.
Right. Yeah. At least they only wasted an hour and a half, right? All right. Well, good luck, guys.
All right, thanks.
All right. So that's another sample, and I'll just keep walking around and show you guys kind of what's going on here. This is actually. This used to be, this is fun, this used to be the end of the line right here. Not here, but the other side. That used to be the end of the line, and now, if these people let me slip through here if you don't mind, thank you. Yep. Now the end of the line, like I said, used to be right there, now it is all the way around the church, around to the other side.
Not your jogging shoes. Get up and vote! All the way around.
Oh, you're not the pizza guy?
I'm not the pizza guy, I'm sorry.
Become the pizza guy.
right? We're on Facebook Live. What do you think? Have you waited too long?
Absolutely not.
No?
No. It's our obligation.
Yep.
There you go. We haven't waited too long.
The democratic process?
What?
The democratic process?
Absolutely.
Right on. Well, oops, sorry about
Almost,
that,
that was
sir.
good.
I'm hitting people with my selfie stick. We're getting some comments here on Facebook Live. Beth, you have a comment. Helen Purcell needs to be fired. That's actually not the first time that I've heard this. I've heard. See, listen to this, Beth. These are some people who might agree with you. What did you heard me say?
I heard you say the comment about Helen Purcell. It's like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
What do you think? Let me get the other side of you because
You don't want to look right into the sun?
I got the sun. So what do you think about that comment?
I think for those of us that are trying to do our civic duty, and I like to be part of the process of actually going to the polls.
Sure.
But this is insane. This is crazy. This is like trying everything not to encourage you to do your civil duty.
So of course Helen Purcell is in charge of elections here in Maricopa County, if you didn't already know that.
I did. We were
Okay.
talking about that earlier. Yes.
Yeah,
and I have voted for her in the past.
What do you think? Should she have some tough questions to answer?
Oh, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
I mean, it's been trending, the super large crowds and things like that have been trending for
This isn't a surprise.
going on 2 months now, you know. And for them not to anticipate the crowds and then to have all of our local neighborhood polling stations shut down for the first time that I can remember, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody dropped the ball or wasn't prepared.
Well, I've heard a lot of people, including commenters here, who say that they feel disenfranchised because they can't. Like, you guys can afford to wait, obviously, but there's people who have to pick up their kids.
I may not. No, I have a family that's expecting dinner, and I, can't have a 10-year-old cooking. Well, probably pizza, but it's not right.
You can, but you might have a fire. You never know. Are you going to be able to stick it out and wait?
I'm going to try. Well, he will.
It's about 3 hours at the back of the line.
Yeah, but there's a lot of young men and young women that sacrifice over the years to allow us to have this right and privilege, to vote. And I think we'd be doing them a disservice, and by not standing in line,
Great perspective.
as long as it takes.
Great perspective. Thanks, guys. Appreciate talking with you for a little bit. All right, Beth. So hopefully that kind of shows you that you're definitely not alone in how you're feeling about how many people, how long the lines are. And just to give people a little bit of perspective, if you didn't already know this, there used to be 200 polling places open in Maricopa County. That was for the 2012 election, but they closed, 140 of those. There's 60 polling places open in Maricopa County right now because the thought was people would mail in their ballots, and also they changed the rules so that you used to have to go to your polling place and you could only go to that one polling place. Now you can go to any of those 60, but obviously that didn't stop what we've seen in terms of these huge lines. So I got another comment here. Mickey says, my husband waited 3 hours. It's a privilege. People died for us to be able to vote. And Mickey, that's exactly what we're hearing from a lot of people, is that even though these lines are ridiculously long, a lot of people, I don't want to say don't mind waiting. They say they don't mind waiting. Of course, no one wants to wait 3 hours, but they say they don't mind because it's such an important election. It's such an important privilege. It's a right in this country to vote, but it's also, I heard one woman say, not just a right, it is a privilege to live in a country with democratic elections where it's everyone's allowed to vote the way that they can. But certainly this is going to be something we keep an eye on. Like I said, polls close in about 33 minutes. If you are not in line by the time the polls close in 33 minutes, you don't get to vote. They put somebody at the end of that line, and those are the last people who get to vote. So hopefully everybody who wants to can get out there and get it done. Thanks for watching.